The medical bay on Vela, for smelled of antiseptic and ozone. A sterile chamber built for the star's most exotic creatures. Dr. Kelrix, a seasoned reptilian veterinarian, paced in agitation. Before him lay a massive, wounded beast, its breathing ragged, its amber eyes darting wildly. "This thing is a Rekthar," Kelrix hissed, his scales flushing pale with fear. "Do you have any idea how many colonies it has emptied? Apex predator of 3 sectors. I will not touch it." Around the table, alien assistants whispered, their antennae and tendrils twitching nervously. The Rekthar's claws gouged the reinforced floor as it shifted. Chains rattled, humming with a low-grade stun current. The door slid open and a human stepped in. Dr. Mara Lewis wiped her hands on her jumpsuit and surveyed the scene with a calm expression. "I got your emergency call," she said. "Where's the patient?" Kelrix gestured wildly at the creature. "That is the patient. It's a monster. We should sedate it permanently or better, eject it into space." Mara stepped closer, ignoring the assistant's gasps. The Rekthar tensed, its pupils shrinking to slits. "You're all treating it like a bomb that's about to go off," she said softly. "No wonder it's thrashing." Kelrix sputtered. "Thrashing? It slaughtered an entire research crew on Theral Prime. And yet," Mara said, crouching slowly until she was eye level with the beast, "it's not attacking now." The Rekthar let out a low, keening sound, almost a whimper. Its massive body trembled. Through the faint glow of the restraints, Mara saw something the others hadn't. A deep puncture wound along its flank, still oozing dark ichor. "It's scared," Mara murmured. "Hurting animals get defensive. Doesn't matter if it's a house cat or a super predator." Kelrix slapped his tail against the floor. "You humans think everything can be fixed with sympathy. That thing has torn apart battleships." Mara didn't answer him. Instead, she reached out, slowly, deliberately, until her gloved hand rested just inches from the creature's muzzle. The Rekthar froze. His breathing hitched. "Mara, you're going to lose that hand," one assistant whispered. "No," Mara said, voice steady. "I'm going to earn its trust." Minutes passed like hours. The beast's nostrils flared, drawing in her scent. Then, with a deep rumble that shook the restraints, it lowered its head into her palm. Gasps rippled through the room. "There you are," she whispered. "You're not dangerous. You're terrified." Mara got to work. With the assistants reluctantly helping, she disinfected the wound and injected a coagulant. The Rekthar flinched once, then stilled. Its amber eyes followed her every movement, the violent tension in its body easing. Kelrix stood in the corner, arms crossed, his tail thrashing with indignation. "You are playing a dangerous game, human. One wrong move, and it'll lash out," Mara finished. "Yes, just like any other patient in pain." When she finally sealed the wound, she tapped the restraints release. The assistants gasped again. "You're mad," Kelrix hissed. "If it moves." "It won't," Mara said. The Rekthar slowly rose, unsteady but no longer straining against its bonds. It turned its massive head toward Kelrix, then back to Mara. With surprising gentleness, it lowered its snout to her chest and exhaled a hot, damp breath. "See?" she said. "Not a monster, just a creature that's been hurt too many times." Kelrix was silent. His slitted eyes darted from the Rekthar to the human and back again. "Do you know what you've done? That species remembers faces. If you've gained its favor." Mara gave a faint, tired smile. "Then maybe the next colony won't get torn apart." 2 days later, the galaxy learned the truth. The Rekthar was not a mindless predator. It was a sentient protector species, its violent outbursts driven by invasive poaching operations that had wiped out its nesting grounds. Mara's act of compassion spread across star channels. The first human to treat a Rekthar not as a weapon, but as a patient. When the Rekthar returned with a pack of its kin, they did not attack. They formed a silent ring around the outpost, a gesture of trust in human hands. Kelrix watched them from the safety of the medbay window. "You've changed everything," he admitted quietly. Mara, scrubbing her instruments, only shrugged. Sometimes, the scariest thing in the galaxy just needs someone to stop being scared of it first. From that day on, alien vets across 3 sectors began requesting human liaisons for high-risk fauna. And the name Mara Lewis became a whispered legend, not because she fought the apex predator, but because she listened when no one else would.